Hey guys, welcome back to another LEGO Star Wars 2015 set review. Guys, this time we have the Geonosis Troopers Battle Pack. Its ages is 6 to 12 and up. Its set number is 75089. It has 105 pieces. It is retailing for $12.99 or 13 US dollars. Guys, this is probably one of my most favorite battle packs out of all four LEGO Star Wars Battle Packs for 2015, because this set kind of reminds me of the AT-RT Walker, which is like a mini size of it. It's pretty much like a little mini Republic Walker. It kind of reminds me of the Walker that we got back in the 2009 Battle Packs, where it was related to the Clone Wars, and we got like 4 white Phase 1 Clone Troopers instead of Phase 2 Clone Troopers. I actually have the set with me right now. As you can see, and we have them on to the side, beside each other. They kind of look a little similar to each other. They got the 2 seats right here. They got the little turret in the front. The design on the legs are a little similar. And this one has the 2 missiles on the side. This one doesn't. This one you can equip the Clone Trooper blasters on the side, while this one you cannot do that. But basically, these 2 walkers look really similar to each other. Now I know these 2 missiles are missing the triangle or the cone Lego piece, gray pieces to the missiles. I had to look for some spare ones somewhere. I lost them when I first got the set back in 2009, which is actually, personally, this is actually one of my very first LEGO Star Wars sets out of all the LEGO sets I've collected since that time. And I am really surprised that LEGO has actually made another battle pack that's really similar to this battle pack that we got back in 2009. And I'm really happy about that. And we built this vehicle. The instructions are kind of similar to that older May Walker that we got back in 2009. So yeah, that's one of the big personal things that I like about the set. It's personal, but it's basically a really good thing that LEGO has done for this battle pack, is that they made it similar to that May Walker that we got back in 2009. And what I also really like about this set is that you get the Geonosis Troopers. We've never gotten Clone Troopers that were based on Geonosis, with the Geonosis camo on their torsos and legs and on their helmets. And they're really related to the 212 and the Kashyyyk Clone Troopers that we got back in 2014. The reasons being is because the Clone Trooper armor is basically related to the Phase 2 212 Clone Troopers that we got back in the Unipower Troopers Battle Pack back in 2014. And the camo that's on their legs, torso, and helmet, that is related to the torso and leg helmet prags that were on the Kashyyyk Troopers that were in the Kashyyyk Troopers Battle Pack that was in 2014 as well. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool that they brought that back as well, and make it like an ultimate mix of both different versions of the Clone Troopers and combine it into one kind of Clone Trooper. That's pretty cool. The only con I have about these Clone Troopers is that they're not the Phase 1 Clone Troopers. They're actually the Phase 2 Clone Troopers. Reason being is because back in the Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 2 episode Landing at Point Rain, and throughout that 4-part Geonosis arc, the Second Battle of Geonosis, where the Jedi go in and take out Poggle the Lesser's second droid factory on Geonosis, we actually see Phase 1 Clone Troopers in their Geonosis armor and camouflage and all that cool stuff. So yeah, that's the only con I have about these minifigures, is that they're not the Phase 1 Clone Troopers, they're the Phase 2 Clone Troopers. That is just a bit nitpicky, but I still think these Clone Troopers are really cool looking. This is absolutely a battle pack you should get multiples of. I want to say get like 10 plus of them, like the Stormtroopers battle pack, like the Imperial Troop Transport battle pack. But this is to say you should get at least like less than 10 of, at least because these Clone Troopers are still really cool looking. It's got a really nice vehicle to it. It's got some cool features hidden inside it. And let's get on to the minifigures that we get in a set. We actually get two different versions of Clone Troopers, but we get two of this Clone Trooper here, and two of these Airborne Phase 2 Clone Troopers. So yeah, that's really cool. And let's take a look at these two different Clone Troopers here. The first one that we have is the normal Phase 2 Clone Trooper. As you can see, he's got the cool camo on his torso, his legs, and helmet. Really nice detail there. Get a closer look at it. Take a look at the back. His back torso. As you can see, these Clone Troopers have got the stud shooter blasters, where the studs shoot out. Like this here, he aimed it at this Clone Trooper here. I totally missed at the Clone Trooper, but yeah, the Clone Troopers were a lot better at aiming than the Stormtroopers were, so I'm not so good at aiming either, so I'm pretty much like a Stormtrooper, really. So yeah, this is the normal Phase 2 Clone Trooper. And here we have the Phase 2 Airborne Clone Trooper. As you can see, he's got the same exact detailing and helmet from the Unipal Troopers battle pack, just in different colors to represent his Geonosis armor. His torso and legs. His legs are pretty much similar as the other Clone Trooper, but his torso and helmet are different. As you can see, he's got a little strap there. Take a look at the back. There's a strap on there as well. As you can see, he also has these stud shooters. We get these four Clone Troopers that we get in this battle pack come with these blasters. And I should note that only these battle packs, these $12.99 battle packs, come with these stud shooters. And the other Lego Star Wars sets that are more expensive just come with the normal blasters that we've been getting for the past, I don't know how many years, 10 plus years. So yeah, we only get these stud shooters in the battle packs. And those are the minifigures, as you can see. Those are our four Clone Troopers that we get in this battle pack. Then let's move these to the side here and take a look at this awesome vehicle right here. Now this vehicle kind of looks like like a mini version of the AT-RT that we got back in the 2013 Winter Wave, where it was based on the Battle of Amara from Star Wars: The Clone Wars Season 4, where we get a Final First Clone Wars anime version of the Clone Wars anime version Final First Phase 2 Clone Trooper, and we got a commando droid, like a Clone Wars version of Yoda, and we got a destroyer droid, like a droidica. I'd rather call it a destroyer droid because it's easier to say. So yeah, anyways, this is like a mini version of that vehicle, the AT-RT. Just a Geonosis version, because it's got the orange bricks inside its version of this version right here. And what's really special about this AT-RT, which is different than this one here, is that it's got a big antenna on the back. And this turret is completely different than this single turret right here. We'll get to this big turret right here later, but let me show you some other features first. I want to save the best for last. So as you can see, he's got 2 seats in here for 2 of your clone troopers. You could bed this down, move these down, so it'll be easier to put the clone troopers in. And we could put our 2 clone troopers, take off their blasters, set them in here. And then you could fold this back up. Fold these back to the side. And then what you can do with these 2 blasters right here, so you don't lose them. There's these little clips on the side, on both sides here, that you can clip these onto. Just like so. And so the clone troopers are ready to go into the battle and take out some droids. So half of the droid army that's attacking the clone army that's protecting probably their base, maybe. So this is probably like a vehicle that could have been like in the ambush that happened before the 4-part Geonosis arc, where the Geonosis took over the Republic base, maybe made the Republic even have a base on Geonosis, like after the attack of the clones, in between like right after the Battle of Geonosis, the first one, and right before the Second Battle of Geonosis, they had like a base, like a Republic base somewhere in the desert, maybe, like on the Geonosis plains or mountains or something. And this is one of their vehicles that they had to defend their base, maybe. That's the only thing I could think of about these clone troopers, maybe. But basically, this is a set from the expanded universe. Which, what I mean by that is that it could have it anywhere in the Star Wars saga, like after Episode 6 or anywhere in the Star Wars saga, basically, that we never saw these clone troopers before. Reason being is because we never seen a Phase 2 clone trooper in a Geonosis camouflage armor. We've always seen the Phase 1 clone troopers in the Geonosis armor. So, reason being is that's why I try to get, is because this is expanded universe version of the clone troopers, version of the set, is because of the clone troopers being Phase 2 clone troopers and not being Phase 1 clone troopers. If they were Phase 1 clone troopers, I would have said that this set was probably going to be based on the 4-part Geonosis arc from Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 2. But we get Phase 1 clone troopers. I'm still fine with that. They're still really cool looking. And let's get on to the final feature of the main vehicle that we get. Now, as you can see, the studs here right here. These are like 6 studs on this big bolted piece here. As you can see, right here, this whole thing is turning right here. If you turn this knob on the back here, this is what happens when you turn it. As you can see, it turned. It pushed the studs out. Simple as that. Okay, focus here. Here we go. So you can see the little knob here, knob you're seeing on the disc here, pushes the studs out. It'll shoot them like automatically, and multiples of them will be coming out instantly, like a machine gun, basically. So this is kind of really cool. It's like a Lego version of the machine gun that the U.S. military uses. So that's really cool. This is something new that Lego has made. You can also see this turret here in the Wookiee gunship that you can get for $70 or $60. That set is the biggest set out of the 2015 Winter Wave. It is a Star Wars Rebels set. That set has Kanan Jarrus, the Jedi Knight from Star Wars Rebels, and 3 Wookiees that we see in the Spark of Rebellion, the Star Wars Rebels movie. So you can also see that this turned in that set. You get 2 of those turns for that set. So yeah, if you lose those studs, you have extras, but I would insist on not losing them. I would prefer not losing them, so be sure to not lose those studs, because once you lose the extras as well, you're pretty much screwed. So yeah, excuse my language there. Didn't know how else to say it. So yeah, that is the Geonosis Troopers Battle Pack. So let's take a look at the box here. Zoom out a bit here. As you can see, the vehicle is pretty as big as the box, as usual. And this is the normal size for the $12.99 Battle Pack boxes. So this is really good that they actually brought this normal size back compared to what they had back in the summer 2013 wave. Not the summer 2013, sorry, the 2013 winter wave set. So where they had like this half size Battle Pack box where it was just a square size. I didn't really like those boxes. Instead, I like these boxes better. So yeah, I'm glad they brought the box size back here. As you can see, they got a big battle scene here. You can see down here. Zoom in a little bit. That turret I just showed you that was on this walker here is brand new to the 2015 winter wave. Here's all the description I discussed. The 105 piece count, and the name of the set number, and the age count. And no one really cares about the age count at this point in time, so yeah. There's the Disney logo down in the right hand corner of the box. The Stormtrooper logo from Star Wars Rebels. The Lego Star Wars logo. Put on to the top. Take a look at the top. There's the new Geonosis Airborne Clone Trooper. As you can see, you get 2 of those. Just knocked over the box. Take a look at the back. There's all those features I discussed. And by the way, I forgot to mention this. These legs do move. You can move them any way you want, basically. But I always suggest just keeping them like this, because if you try to turn them like this here, it'll just fall over. It'll just fall over. So yeah, I suggest just leave them the legs like this, or something like this, something like that. So yeah, I wanted to get that knocked out of the way. I forgot to mention that. I apologize for that. So as you can see, here's all the features that I discussed. The new turret. You can store your blasters inside the walker. The stud shooter that the Clone Troopers use. And as you can see right here, get these 4 stud blasters and 20 extra blue studs in this set. Here's the little battle scenes here. And down in the bottom right hand corner is the logo, Lego.com/Star Wars logo, where you could go see all their other Lego Star Wars sets and play their games, watch their mini videos based on those new sets, and take a look at their downloads. Anything you want to do on Lego.com/Star Wars, basically. There we zoom out. Alright, that is the box here. So, this is the Geonosis Troopers Battle Pack. Again, really awesome set. I do recommend buying this. I would rate this a great, The only reason it's rating is great and not awesome is because these clone troopers are Phase 2 clone troopers and not the Phase 1 clone troopers. But that's just being nitpicky. For the kids that don't really care about the version of the clone troopers, this will be a rate of an awesome set. So yeah, for the kids that don't really care about the how the clone troopers look, this is an awesome set. And for the people that do care about what they look like, this is a great set. So yeah, other than that, I don't have any more. I don't have any other complaints about this set other than the version of the clone troopers. So yeah, I do suggest getting multiples of these. I want to suggest getting 10 or more. I would suggest getting 10 or less, because this ain't like a battle pack where you could get 10 plus or more, 10 or more battle packs of the same battle pack, like the Imperial Troop Transport, where you get 4 plain stormtroopers. So yeah, this is a set that you should absolutely buy. Not right now at the moment, but soon. I do suggest buying this set. And that's all I got to say for this set. So be sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below on my channel. And I'll see you guys on my next LEGO Star Wars 2015 set review. So have a great day, guys. Bye.